It's the in which is chosen back with another video. Hopefully, you guys are having a beautiful day today. You know, this video, we do it, we make you to understand the fact that there are people whom you really not to be messing with. Yes, you heard the title right. If you truly want to have a happy life, or you truly want to live that life where you will not be bothering about consequences, or you will not be afraid of what will backfire you, all the kinds of people you ought to know. I'm not saying that there are people whom you thought to do to mess up with, treat bad, molest them, take their name, or to some places try to destroy them, try to destroy their business, try to destroy their marriage, try to pay them down, try to do one thing to another in order for it to cause them pain. No, I'm not saying about this type, right? I'm saying that there are some people whom you ought to not to be, because the moment you do, you take instantly what a judgment. People like Esther. You know, let me tell you one of these categories. So people you need to be careful with are those who are silent. When I mean silent, not that they are not hearing what you are saying, not that they are not hearing the evil you are doing, not that they don't know that you hate them or you're plotting against them. But they'll be just be calm. They will be just keeping calm and be watching you. These categories of people are those whom God never folds, whom God never folds his hands to protect, right? There are those whom God will do what God will just be for. God will fold the hands. They are watching you. But there are those like the people like Esther that God said, no, not under my watch. Will affliction rise? Again, these categories of people who are so quiet in the land, who are so peaceful, who love peace, who are not for war, are those who God are ready to do anything to secure, right? So my brothers and sisters, if you have this kind of categories of people who are always for peace, don't take their kindness, their good, for their gentleness, their loyalty for granted. Because the day you messed up, you start to, maybe they are too nice to you, they are too kind, and you think that they are a privilege for you to do or to take advantage of them, you are already setting a net, or you are already setting a trap for yourself. Be careful of these categories of people. And another kind of categories of person that you need to be careful with are those who always help others. Let me tell you, we have people like David. You know, the moment David was so good to the point that he was left behind as a womb to take the music, to take them, the taste in the heart, the domestic words when David used to do in the farm. But the moment he stepped in, he fought for Israel. That marked the beginning of envy, that leads to the end of what? Envy. So what does that tell you is that there are those whom God have already ordained to help. That is why some people today, if you messed up with someone who God have sent into your life, it may take 20 years to recover. That's the kind of opportunity, and you can also end up for your entire life without even meeting them. That is why you need to be careful with those who are careful givers. I know that today there are some people who say, oh, I have this book, but I don't use it again. Take it tomorrow. We'll come to them. They will say, hey, what do you have? Take rest. Rest it tomorrow. Take it from me tomorrow. Right? What do you have? This one, what do you have? Take. At the end of, you're going to realize that this person that is a giving, who is giving you from his heart willingly, giving you everything. And so the person whom you are also giving indirectly is seeing you as a somebody who don't know, that is indirectly using you. That is why some people know. I tell one of my friends, uh, that was a day before I belonged. There was some conversation we were making. I said, look at it. There is a reason why a lot of people work but they can't just tell where their resources are, or what they do with their money, or what they do with their income. You know why? Because you cannot take advantage of someone and be expecting at the same time to grow the moment to take the another person's what You're indirectly telling God that you are not what content with the strength He have given you. So it automatically was, it's like indirectly telling God that you are not content with what He gave you. And if God give you something and you are not content with it, what He will do is He will collect it and give it to the next person. So what am I trying to tell you is that be careful of those who are always cheerful giver. Don't take advantage of them. Those who are like fatherless, motherless, orphans, I'm talking about these people. When I know that we are living in a world where people will always be like us to use these categories of people. I'm not saying it because I just want to say it, but we are living in a world where people will always see someone who don't have to help, who don't have any help from nowhere. And the moment they have this kind of people, they will start to treat them bad, or more or less that they treat them the way they will talk to them the way they like to abuse them, etc. But be careful of these people. But they forget the fact that the word of God cannot be what changed. He said, it is the father to the fatherless, the hope to the hopeless. He's what? The provider. He is the father to the need. What does that tells you? Is that the moment you start to take advantage of these categories of people, you have, you are already, drawing the rod of God on yourself. So my brothers and sisters, the truth is this: don't let no one deceive you. Don't let no one make you feel like, it's good to do evil. It is profitable to do a bad. It is something you need to do. Because a day will come, we are people who their thought was to destroy you, will also endure being what destroyed. So my brothers, be careful of these four categories of people if you truly want to live a fruitful life, if you always dream to live a prayerful life. Because the day you start to mess up with these categories of people, believe me, it's just like someone who's trying to dig in our own with pit. Like as it was a story, it was from Herman. Herman did think about it. Esther was nobody in the land. Esther was counted as nobody in the land. He was nobody regarding, and because of the Herman, have to dig a pit, not knowing that God who made Esther can also stand up for Esther. You see? So what happened at the end of the same evil he plotted against Esther? That is the same evil that the world that runs on him. So be careful how you treat people out there, because there are those who God have ordained. No one be messed up with them and go free. Remember always, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to this channel. Until the next video guys, peace.